So we're looking for a drummer for this Saturday and possibly permanently.
I had been loving a band called Scream for years, veterans of the underground punk scene with a great reputation, and I had learned to play drums just by listening to them. I knew each and every one of their songs inside out. In fact, I dreamed of playing with them. One day, passing by the record store where I left my paycheck every week, I saw a sign that said, "Scream is looking for drummers." I couldn't believe it. How a band that had been playing international gigs for years was advertising in a music store in Virginia. But that's just the way it was. Of course I signed up for the audition, although I will tell you a secret. I had to lie to them and say I was 21 years old, so there would be no problems for being a minor. Not without fear, but with a lot of determination, I played in the audition. When I finished, they came up to me and said, "You can join Scream." Would you believe it? My dream of becoming a rock and roll musician could become a reality, but of course I had to drop out of high school. I was terrified, so I said no to them. A few months went by and Scream came to play in a small bar in my town, so of course I went to see them. The concert was crazy, so much so that when it was over, I said to myself, I have to be a part of this. I gathered my strength and told my mother, who replied,
"I hope you are really good."
and to my father, who yelled at me, "Stay away from drugs." I was now free to tour the world with a rock and roll band. We started with 23 gigs in the United States. Of course, we didn't have a dime, so we went in a Dodge minivan where the band members and instruments fit together like a puzzle. I, who had never been further than Chicago, was amazed. Not only that, but on the tour, I met most of my teenage punk rock idols. It was a dream come true. Before every show, we smoked weed, had a few beers, and went out to destroy the stage. But equally, that trip taught me more about life than school had done in my first 18 years.